Hello everyone, welcome to another video by CodersDaily. In this particular video, we are going to solve another HackerRank.com problem called pointers in C. So let's get started. Over here, in this particular problem, let's start with the objective of this problem. This challenge is made to make you understand what are pointers in C and what is the use case of pointer inside a C programming language. So let's start with the definition of a pointer. A pointer in C is a way to store a memory address among different contexts, primarily functions. They are used whenever a function needs to modify the content of a variable that it does not own. So let me explain you this thing. Let's just say there is a main function where the variables are defined, and then there is another function where the variable's value has to be updated. Now, let's just say the variable a and b is defined inside main function. So in general, by accessing this main variables on this particular update function, you can't update their values, right? To update their values, you should have a memory address of these two variables. Now, to access the memory address of these two particular variables, you need to create a pointer of this particular variable, right? So this memory address is assigned to a pointer and can be shared among the functions, right? So you can't directly share the value of this particular variables. You need to share the pointers which has the memory address of this particular variable. So we are going to do the same thing. Coming to the task on this particular question, what they want us to do is they want us to create an update function which stores the memory address of a and b, and it receives two integer pointers, basically the memory address of a and b. And then what they have to do is they have to set the value of a to the sum and b to the absolute difference. So what they want us to do is, let's just say the value of a is 5 and the value of b is 4. What they want us to do is change the value of a to 5 plus 4 and b to 5 minus 4, or you can say absolute value. So let's just say if it is 4 minus 5, we don't need to print minus 1, we just have to print 1, right? So this is what they want us to do. So I hope the task is clear to everyone. Now let's just say how to implement a pointer inside C programming. Okay, so to assign an address or memory address to a pointer, what we need to do is we need to define a variable with a star symbol. So over here what you can see is there are two variables a and b, and inside star pa, this is the pointer a, I am storing and a. So and a will give us the memory address and will store inside a pointer of a. Then I'm writing pb star pb and I'm storing and b inside this, which means the memory address of b would be stored in pointer b. So this is what I have done. Scanf and a and b. What I'm doing is over here and a and b, inside and a and b, I'm just getting the input from the user, whatever they want to give us. Then after that, I'm calling a function called update, where I'm sharing pointer and pointer b value, because in the upward definition or the explanation of the question only, the user or the HackerRank.com website has already explained us that you can't update the original variables in a different function. That is why you need a pointer of that particular variable. So over here we have star A and star B, wherein we are providing two values P A and PB. So star A will have and A stored inside it, and star B will have and B stored inside it. Now what we are doing is we are creating two variables, sum and difference, and storing star A plus star B. And then absolute, absolute is a function which is used to get absolute difference between any two variables. So star A minus star B, we are doing absolute, and we are just storing both the values inside sum and difference, both the variables. Now what we are doing is we are again assigning star and star B their sum and difference. And in that way, after this function is executed, the original value of a and b would also be reflected in the main function. So this is the main point. The changes which you have done in this update function would be reflected in the original a and b, while they both were both the values were accessing and then they were getting updated in different function. Yet when you will print this particular a and b, the updated value of A and B would be printed. It will not be same as what you have inserted over here. So this is the solution of this particular problem. Let's run it once and see what is the output we are getting. So when I run this code, you can see the input was 4 and 5 and the output is 9 and 1. 9 means the sum 4 plus 5 and 1 means the absolute difference 4 minus 5. So let's submit this code and you can see all the test cases are running. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you are enjoying this series, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.